He wants to be a bit silly, unfortunately. That does happen a few times, and it probably will happen a lot. But just bear with, and as long as they eventually save and become videos afterwards and are in order, it's fine. So, time to go. Make him waste his attack so I can, you know, get through. I'll get the bit. I'll get him. I'm gonna have to go around 2 rotations for this idiot. What's that? Save, bloody hell, that should be him. No. Those sharp turns can really bug you up when it comes to catching him. I mean, you've got a chance to die as well. But anyway, I'm coming to you. You better get running. 5 laps, mate. I hope you've warmed up your muscles. Might be a lap 1. I'll collect everything. Then lap 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just chase him endlessly. Should be 375. Yes, it is. This is lap 2. It's quite fitting the trophy name as well. It's called Drag On and On and On. And it does drag on and on and on. I mean, don't even make the boss fight any harder, because it's really not hard. Unless I clipped that corner there and bumped me head and landed in the pit of doom, but I didn't, so you know. Lap number 2 completed. Keep on running, mate. There we go. Lap 3. Probably shouldn't have done it that way. You know. What? There's no need to do that. There's no need to do that. I'm just trying to rush now. Because it cut off. There's no need to rush. It really isn't. Yeah, screw you. Easy as falling off the bus. You can't get me. But yeah. Stupid idiot. Anyway. Lap 1. You could actually manage to flame him while you're running around here and you don't hurt him. It's just the way it is. Because you have to hit him on that pedestal. And he runs into that little cave area. And then the pillars fall down. And then the thing bloody closing on you and you have to be quick. And once you do that, you just hit him and he like shoots his green blobs. And I swear down, if I get hit by one of his green blobs right at the end, I will not be happy. I want to perfect it so that I can show you the art gallery just before going after this loop. Look at that don't really happen. In the original video, but whatever. If there's a misaligned texture, then nothing that can be done about that now. Lap 3. I will say, he's half got some legs on him, even though they look quite tiny, he can run off. His legs are so improportionate to his body. Tiny little legs, and he's got a massive bloody chest plate of armour. Bloody hell. Nah. I never really noticed it before. But yeah, his legs are really small. Need to keep on going, mate. Need 5 laps off you. I might have to do an extra lap while once the 5th lap's done. I'll wait for the trophy to sink in. You know, it's probably one of the more silly trophies I've done. I don't know if it's the silliest, but it's up there. Some of them really are silly what I've done, but anyway. Well, one more lap out, you know, one more lap. You can do it, can't you? Imagine the 100 laps challenge. I mean, Mr. Beast always like counts to like 1 million and something. About 10,000 laps of chasing north. You know how ridiculous that would be and how long that would take. Right, that should be a trophy. Yep. Drag on and on and on. It's silver. I mean, not because of the difficulty, I guess. How annoying the trophy actually is. Anyway, try and build up speed early on. And I can slow down in these final few jumps. Got you, bitch. Should be a nice skill point for me as well. Yep, skill point. So here we go. I'll keep quiet for the ending. Now we're in Stonehill.
Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
What about gnasty Gnork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you don't need to see the credits. I don't like watching credits. Yeah, I'm thankful for the amazing people that remade the game, but you know, just can't be arsed with it. Anyway, one more level to do. But first, we'll look at the guide book. And now everything is done. Look at that. So here we go. Right. So that is the cover art. Pretty good. Pretty good. Good old Spyro himself. Spyro and Sparks. Yep. All these different designs. That design's pretty epic, to be fair. And of course you got your Norks, and then you've got your Fools. These kind of weren't really enemies after this. I mean, the Norks came back in A Hero's Tale, but you know, Toasty, of course. Good old iconic first boss. That's easy, but you know. Then Dr. Shemp and Blowhard, yep. That design is pretty good. And of course you got Jack and gnasty Gnork. And look at all these lovely dragons. All of the main ones. Oh, there he is, Magnus banging his chest. And then Magic Crafters. And then Beast Makers. And then Dreamweavers. There we go. Now it's time to get the next trophy. So unlocking it, and then, yeah.
Gnasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gnasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
Which I have. So, trophy, I'm in the money. Of course, that's a gold, just because of everything. I believe it's a silver for collecting everything in Gnasty's loot itself. But yeah, I believe I'll go up a trophy level as well. This will be my 15th plat. Lovely. It's 3 easy plats, and then when I get crashed, it won't be 3 easy plats again, because it's nowhere near as easy as Spyro. I mean, because well, now they've added bloody the time trials for 1 and 2 unbuggered. I mean, when I do crash, I can try and do the time trials, but because in 1 and 2 they weren't really there originally, if it takes you too long to do time trials, I'll at least get 100% on both of them and then 105% on crash free. Because obviously, why are you not going up? Because obviously crash free, the time trials you do. Anyway. Stupid idiot. It's going to be very annoying to deal with. Of course, no more egg feasts, but there are key feats. Like now you're not getting to my Lord's treasure, well I am getting to your Lord's treasure. Screw you. Charles. Is that it? No, there's still something through. Yep. If you don't know the gimmick of this level, you use keys to unlock some more doors, and then the more doors you unlock, the higher you can get up in the level. So now I can fly anything from this level. So now what I do is I fly back over to this area. Now I can get an egg thief. Some of these things. He's going to be like super speedy, so I might as well collect all the gems first. Yeah, can't stop. You might be faster than me, but I can cut corners better than you. Anyway, is that it? Yes it is. So now, again, I go back over the pool. Yeah, and we get the first of 2 flames that give you yet again more keys. No. Well, do you know what? I can just play the waiting game here. I can just land here, find the fireworks, boom, boom that, and then we'll just go boom, boom. And of course, I can get that perfect timing, lovely. And then you get the second flame. This one is much more annoying to get. Oh, I do like these designs. I do say. No! That corner does not do that originally. He's much slower, so that would have been me getting him now in one go. He's much slower. Much slower. Much easier. Makes that less of a pain, I guess. And originally it goes super fast, but that corner you don't bonk on. So there we go. So now I can reach the exit, but first I want to hit the boom booms. I think I should have 800 and... Or it's either 875 or 975 left. Don't remember though. You know. Oh no, it must be 975 that you have left. And the final firework. Or is it 925? I don't remember. No, it's 950. And then this is the most satisfying area in the whole trilogy. Just watch it. Just watch it. This is the room where you get the first cutscene. Like a gnasty gnork. Look at this, so satisfying. You know, gets angry. Yeah. There we go. That's a trophy. And that should be a nice platinum as well. There we go. Gnasty's demise. 120%.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated gnasty Gnork, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with gnasty Gnork and his weird minions.
I hope you have a good day, and I hope you have a good New Year's as well.
Never mind. You know what they
It's
say.
only a matter of hours away now.
Battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Gnasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we again!
So there we go. That is the first Spyro game done to 100%. I've also showed off every single trophy and got the platinum. You can't see the trophies when they pop up because obviously it like blacks out in a box in the corner because they do that with all notifications. But yeah, I showed off all skill points, got 100%, all trophies, and that does mark the end of this playthrough. So, thank you for watching this playthrough of my overall playthrough of Spyro Reignited Trilogy. And I will see you after New Year's Day on the 2nd, where I will be starting Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, where I'll be getting 100% on there, all the trophies, and I will also try and get all the skill points, but from here on out, the skill points will be harder to obtain. That said, thanks for watching. I hope you all have an amazing New Year, and I will see you in the 2nd. But until then, with a massive thumbs up, all I'm going to say to you now is goodbye and good night.